with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to a Saturday edition of Inside the Show. It's time to take a look back at what happened around the majors on Friday. Looking first at the American League East, the New York Mets did battle with the Yankees in the Bronx, and the Yankees came away with the win in extra innings, the final 4-3. Corey Dickerson was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. The Red Sox paid visit to the Orioles in Baltimore, and Baltimore was victorious. Final score was 5-2. Manny Machado blasted 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total in the process. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. The Toronto Blue Jays were at the Trop in St. Pete to take on the Rays. The Blue Jays came away with the win. The final score was 9-2. Joe Carter was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits. The Kansas City Royals paid visit to the Chi Sox on the south side, and the White Sox were the victors, the final 5-3. The Tribe went up against the Tigers in Motown. The Indians came away with the win, the final 4-3. Dave Winfield led the charge offensively with 3 RBIs in the contest. The Rangers were in Anaheim to take on the Angels.
Got baseball from New Yankee Stadium. Get ready, it's the Subway Series. Mets and Yankees next. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the New York Mets and their crosstown rivals, the New York Yankees. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the 2 starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll go to work against the most valuable player from the 2008 World Series, the changeup specialist, left-hander Cole Hamels. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Jose Altuve will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. It's going to find its way into center field, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the afternoon.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. It's always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Number 12 will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The next pitch. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And he is in there.
And if you ask me, I'm pretty sure he had second base stolen already. So this is a time where a catcher just maybe needs to take a step back, stick this one in his back pocket. But instead, he tries to put a little something more on that throw, and he winds up firing it right into center field.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Ready with the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
He's ready now. The pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Oh, that was taking a big risk. You've got to know you're trying to score against a guy that's got one of the best arms in the business, and he sets up and makes a great throw here to the plate, but that runner's just able to slide by safely.
In is Joey Votto now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 323. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double is his 8th of the season so far.
Stop him right here.
1-0 on the way. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
1 out and a runner on second base. 2-0 on the way. Fouled back. A 2-1 offering. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And Castro will put this one away for out number 2.
When you've got the count in your favor, 3-1, and you do this, these are the at-bats, and you look back on it, you think, man, I just gave away an out there.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead it 1-0. Starting lineup for the Yankees, as presented by Joe Girardi, will look like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. D. Gordon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, you can bet they'll take it.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. High and away, not close, 3-0.
And of all the guys in this lineup, he's the guy I'd be most cautious with. There's no surprise that he's treading lightly right here with the bases empty and that 1-run lead.
No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
And it really helps having kind of a second leadoff man hitting in that number 2 hole. He's on now with 1 away, and he may get a chance to run in the early going.
Bryce Harper will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Now here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-0 home.
No.
And he misses again, 2-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Here it comes, 2-1. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Get that runner to second base.
2-2 pitch on the way. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
3-2, here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Paul Goldschmidt will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. First pitch coming. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pause, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead, he's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes the 1-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They're down 1-0. Michael Kadire will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. First pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Go, Yank.
The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Wait, that's a strike.
That one's in there, 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count, 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Juan Uribe will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
First offering on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Now here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
One of the great things about having a crosstown rival, as a visiting player, it's a lot like a home game. You're not dealing with hotels, airports, travel. You get to sleep in your own bed, stay in your routine. It's a big plus.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Knee high, he barehands it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Corey Dickerson will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. First pitch coming. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
The 1-0. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 1-1 on the way. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Here comes the 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
They already walked one guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
First pitch coming. Starlin Castro is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Ready now on 1-1. Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 2.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, from 1-1, now you miss with 2 straight. You've got to be extra sure now that this is in the strike zone so you don't put a second guy on base to start this inning.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Full count pitch on its way. Swinging a liner back through the box. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here at 293. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Chopper foul. One pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In the air to right center. Stanton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Number 36 steps in now. First pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
The 1-1. In the dirt here, throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Line hard to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in is the catcher, Deoner Navarro. And here's the first pitch. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. Number 12 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Juan Lagares will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but Now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2 and 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Here's the full count offering. A ball hit hard to the left side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Water. Get your water here.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
The 3-1 is on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Number 12 will dig in. Hit a sacrifice fly earlier. Now the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. And it remains a 1-all tie. D. Gordon makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Mike Trout will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Bryce Harper will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch in that same location again ever in his life to this guy.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a hard liner towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Need a base hit here.
Here's the 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Corey Dickerson will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And the lead goes up to 3 now. It's 4-1.
This is a guy you don't want to make a mistake to with runners on base, because when you do, he normally does something like this. This is a bolt right here. You could hang your laundry on this one, and you're going to wind up scoring too.
Here's Starlin Castro. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's on the money to Moustakas, and he is out trying to steal third.
Well, he's got his mind set on taking third here. You know, this is a slightly tougher play for a catcher with a righty at the plate because he doesn't have a clear view of the play developing in front of him. But it doesn't matter much here as he throws a perfect strike to third.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Now the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, he's going to have to straighten himself out here pretty quickly, or he's going to be in danger of coming out of this ball game.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4, and the Mets 1. Joey Votto will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
First pitch coming. And Hamels loves to start guys with the change. That time it's good for a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
And the pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth, and standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it 4-1. Kyle Seager will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Now here's the first pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Here comes a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Stepping in now, number 36. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Yeah, he nearly bailed him out here at first base. Let's check the scoop on show motion. He looks to be in good position to dig this ball out, but it just doesn't want to stay in the pocket. Close, but not quite. I know how he feels.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You got to be careful leaving those hands out there unprotected. It's easy to break something if you get hit on a fastball like that.
Here's the 1-0. And another one misses here as they fall behind Navarro 2-0. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
He's set, now the pitch. Runner's going. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Two-one. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
D. Gordon will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. First pitch on the way, and a double steal try here. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Michael Kadire will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Number 23, Michael Kadire.
First offering on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Juan Uribe will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
He's gonna go.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. One run on 3 hits. One error in the game for the Mets thus far. 2-0 count, the pitch. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
The 2-1 home. And this will be fouled away. Here comes a 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Travis d'Arnaud, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
Normally, you get a lot of carry out to that part of the ballpark, but I think he hits this one just a little bit thin, and it's an easy play out there in right field.
Travis d'Arnaud will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Come on, Yankees!
From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Mets 1. Mike Trout will take his first cuts now, and obviously a dangerous hitter, the reigning American League MVP. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Too low, 1-0. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Here's a 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything.
He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that they don't want to challenge him. But this could backfire on you, because that's another base runner, and that's going to put more pressure on him out there.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Runner at second here with one man out. From the stretch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jonathan Neese is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Corey Dickerson will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch to him. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. The next pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. There he goes. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. The 2-1. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Three-two, here it comes. And this is lifted the other way to left center. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 13, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Yeah, not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. Ready on 2-1. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 5-1. Juan Lagares will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Let's go. Here we go.
Ready with the 2-1.
Swing that up.
In there, 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Here's the first offering. Jose Altuve is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Let's go, Yankees.
Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Here now the 2-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Harper has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Number 12 will dig in. Hit a sacrifice fly earlier. Now the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Trout is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place, but luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Joey Votto will dig in, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Now the first pitch. Up and in for ball 1.
Well, You know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
And a bouncing ball, foul. A runner on first with 2 away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Yankees lead this one 5-1. Kyle Seager will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. And over the scoreboard, home run. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
In now, number 36. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Deoner Navarro will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 with 1 away. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He'll try again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 2-2 pitch on the way.
Here we go.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
D. Gordon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
He waits, now the pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
Adding on to their lead right here, he'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple, and with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game now.
Mike Trout will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Comes set, now the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is normally a slam dunk RBI when you've got a big-time run producer like this at the plate, but he's not able to pick up the runner from third. You are not going to see that happen all too often.
Come on, Nicky.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
I thought they'd be working the edges against a guy like this, but I caught an awful lot of the plate.
Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Just get the base hit
Now the
already.
1-2.
That's ball
And he
two.
missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Here's the 2-2 home. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Full count offering on its way. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First offering on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
No strike.
The 1-0 pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Here we go.
Hitters count 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 coming. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Hit hard to the left side, but caught out there at shortstop by Castro, as he'll hang on here to record the 2nd out.
Now, story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard-hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Standing in now, Michael Kadire. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Go, Barry, run. Right over here, get the water.
The 1-0. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Juan Uribe will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Go.
1-0. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Two out with the man at first. .30 is on the way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They're down 7-1. Jerry's Familia will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Paul Goldschmidt will step in, an RBI single this last time around.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his round ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now here's the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
2-2.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Trout is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Juan Lagares will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Right back to the curveball and drops it in there for strike 2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jose Altuve will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. (1-0) on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. That's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Number 12 will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch coming. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
From the belt, the pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Here's the 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mets strand one. They're down 7-1. Kyle Seager will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Now here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Here comes a 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Full count pitch on its way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You gave him a pretty good battle up there, and you never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
First pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just one on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. He's ready now, the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And you know, the problem with this slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. First and second now, one man out. Here's the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled straight back. Runners are at first and second with one away. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Stay out of the
2-2. Full count, 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle.
What was that?
Pause, now the pitch. Fouled back.
Come on, hit your pitch.
The next 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Mike Trout will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
1-0 pitch now.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready now on 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
3-1 on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Cashing these runners here.
Payoff pitch coming. Line hard deep into left. Kadire the catch and the runner coming home from third.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Tyler Clippard will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
He waits. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
A big pitch here, 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Here he comes on 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Mets 1. Joey Votto will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Here's the 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Definitely not the way he wanted to start this 9th inning when he's looking for a complete game.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
And you know he wants this complete game, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if a walk right here might be the end of the line.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Three and two, here it is. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at ball one.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
The 2-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
This is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
And here's the first pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Let's take a look at our score.
Michael Kadire comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Ball 2 to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
In there, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
And he misses again, ball 3.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. He's set, now the pitch. Ground ball to second, this could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Cole Hamels. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 8-1. So long from the Bronx.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.